Hi, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and I am going to be doing our divine download for today. This is being recorded September 30th, 2020. I'm sending out my personal notifications, so if you would like to be added to my notifications group, just look below this video for directions on how you can do that. And with all that being said and done, it's time to get started. I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. Comfortably indulging and trying to get to know me. I'm just an outline of what I used to be. Constantly evolving, steadily revolving. I am confidently lost. I don't need you to find me. You don't define me. I am confidently lost. I don't need you to find me, 'cause I'm not hiding anything. Anything. Made up of hope and meditation, love, imagination, water my creations. Baby, it's amazing, all the things I'm facing. Nothing seems to faze me, 'cause I am confidently lost. I don't need you to find me, 'cause I'm not hiding anything. Anything. Thinking about where I've gone and where I'm going, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Thinking about where I'm from if I belong there, but I wouldn't change it for anything. Oh, I wouldn't change it for anything. Anything. All right, so thank you, Sabrina Claudio, for Confidently Lost. So this is like a period of reflection on yourself and realizing like, oh my God, if I could clone myself and marry myself, I would. I don't need anybody to find me. I found me. I'm confident. I am not lost. I am confidently lost in me right now is the way this feels. You know that you're a powerful creator. So you're creating using your emotions, using your words, using your actions. You're allowing all of these things to be part of your creation. Love, unconditional love comes out of the deck today. Our word of clarity for love today is unconditional love, unconditional. It's come through several times in the last couple of weeks. You know, I have unconditional love. My love for you is without condition. But my presence, that's another story. My presence comes with many conditions. My love, however, is unconditional. But if I have to exercise the use of unconditional love towards you, my presence may not be available to you anymore, because when I love you unconditionally, it means regardless of where you're at, what you're doing, who you're with, when you're coming back, whether you ate today or how your day is going, regardless of where you're at, what you're doing, or any other external force, I love you unconditionally. And to love you unconditionally, oh, that means, some of those things are not available in my presence. If you're in my presence, in my space, in my sacred space, there's conditions to be in my presence. There are conditions to my presence. My love, however, is unconditional love. And what is unconditional love? Well, we just said it. We want to say it again. Unconditional love is love without condition. Regardless of the conditions, I love you. And most of us humans do have conditions to our presence. But see, we get confused. We think our presence equals our love. Big misconception that we've been given from our society. Love does not equal presence. Love is an energy that you hold towards another person, where it's all pure positive intention, desire, wishes towards another, and some people, because you love them, but maybe you're at odds with their behavior, just don't meet the requirements for your presence. So presence does not equal love, and love does not equal presence. Okay, so my love is unconditional. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, I love you, always will. I hope you're making great choices for yourself. I hope you're living your best life. Hope you're loving yourself, right? For peace, we have balance, some balance coming into play for peace. I feel like part of why you have chosen to love somebody unconditionally is because you were creating the balance for yourself. You're like, this whole situation has got me off balance, because it is off balance. How could I be balanced while I'm sustaining the situation, which is not balanced? So in order to create balance, you chose unconditional love. For happiness, reminiscent. You're like, this kind of reminds me of that one time when the situation was so-and-so, looked like this was, yeah. But there's also the idea of remembering in this, strongly the idea of remembering here, because you remember what it felt like when you put conditions on your love, and you remember when you made your presence unconditional. And so many of you at this time have chosen to go ahead and be confidently lost in yourself and allow others to be confidently lost in whatever they choose, because your love is flowing in an unconditional manner. So you have nothing to say, think, insert, feel, judge about. Do whatever you want. Free reign. It's all up to you now. It's all up to you. I have no place. I have nothing to say about what you do, where you go, who you with, when you're coming back, what you do with your time, your money, your energy. It's none of my business. My business is that I love you. So I'm going to keep on sending you love. How's that? And you're confident in this. You're very confident in this. So from the flashcards today, we have, hold on, bottom of the deck. I haven't even looked at it yet. And that, so this is confirmation, because you decided to take a course of action. You enacted unconditional love to create balance and peace, because happiness was looking like a reminiscence from the past. If you had to reminisce on the happy times, well, that's a sign. If you're currently sitting in a situation where the happy times seem so far behind that they're a reminiscent memory, and maybe it's time to enact some conditions, standards, boundaries to your presence. The two tortoise came out of the flashcards deck today. So this is about partnership. The red apple came out at the bottom. So this is about root chakra energies and nourishment and the original sin. Why is the original sin coming out? What was the original sin? Ooh, original sin was murder. He murdered his brother. But before that, the unwritten, unspoken original sin was the woman who rebelled. They gave her a name. It was Lilith. She was supposed to submit to all authority, but it didn't sit right with her. And she said, no, I don't need to do all that. What you talking about? So somebody is resonant with that vibe right now in regards to a partnership. And as a result, you chose unconditional love, bringing balance in for yourself so you could be at peace. And you said, you know what? I remember how to create happiness for myself. And you got back together with yourself, regrouped, and now you're ready. You're ready, open and willing to work with your higher self. And this is kind of what we just talked about too at the beginning. And they say, look, if I could clone myself, I will marry me. I am my dream partner. I am my dream partner. I love the way I love. I love my honesty. I love my trustworthiness. I love my integrity. I love my reliability. I love the way I am as a person. I would totally marry me. This is very healing. And it's like, it's interesting because what I've been channeling about that idea is that in feeling this, owning this, and being in this energy, in this space, what happens is you realize that you are actually a match vibrationally to that which fulfills you. Hey, what happens when you match a vibration or something? It got to show up. So some of y'all are attracting your match. Okay, you are attracting your match. At the Major Arcana deck today, we have the bottom of the deck is the Fool. The Fool card at the bottom of the deck. This is where you let go of all worries, concerns, connections, obligations, salud, responsibilities, baggage. And you were like, I'm just going to take what I need. I'm going to take my walking stick and I'm out. Doses. You let go of all the things. And this is a lot of people in this space right now of shaking loose of all the baggage, all the drama, all that other shit that they could say for their mama. No, taking a risk in going this journey alone, willing to go. And you may not know where you're going to land, but you know anywhere is better than here. Anywhere is better than here. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Is the energy with the Fool. And the Fool is also like complete trust. Trust in who you are. Trust in your universe. Trust in your vibration. Trust in your experience. Trust in your wisdom. Trust in yourself and your source. In your higher power. What vernacular do you like? You want to talk about God and angels, or you want to talk about energy and magnetism? It's all good. The Magician comes out of the Major Arcana today. It's time to bust a move. Make some things happen. This is not only taking your power, but putting it to use. You have all the tools you need to make something happen here. All the tools you need to make something happen. And the infinity symbol above the mind sticks out as the number 8 has been profoundly showing up for many of us, as I've seen in your comments. A lot of us are seeing the number 8 all over the place. And the infinity symbol, it's like the power of your belief that any and everything is possible at this time. Mom, Dad, come on in, have a seat. There's a couple chairs there for you. I'm just saying. The power of your belief in infinite possibilities for yourself. And then knowing that as above, so below. So you focus your mind and you realize that you are the focal point for this flow of energy and you can bring anything through to you. Now, the world in general, those who are unawakened, they're experiencing this energy in the place of, I'm going to do what I want to do. You can't tell me nothing. I don't need you. You know, that so you could be hearing some of this or seeing some of this. People getting an attitude, popping off at the mouth, pulling it up to some shenanigans, some tricks and all that stuff. Because a magician in a low vibration could be very tricky. Thinking mother hucka hucka hoo. You know what I'm saying? Mother hucka hoo. Yeah, them mother hucka hoos. Yeah. Could be very tricky, sneaky, deceptive, manipulative energies in a low vibration. They could be making some stupid moves. They could be busting some stupid moves. Hold on. There's a reading that's coming to my mind that I'm to share with you. Which video was it? Aries, October, November, December 2020. Entitled Stupid Behavior. So y'all need to go watch that reading. Also, quickly, on another note, the same. Did you watch the sound bath meditation that I did a minute ago? Go check it out. You might enjoy that. Some of you might enjoy listening to it at a very low volume while you rest. The vibrations and the tones will be very healing for you. Calming, cleansing, purifying, okay? So before we get into the experience, I want to give a big shout out and hello to all my silent stalkers, those who are watching but are not going to put anything in the comments. Even to those who are watching but for whatever reason don't feel like hitting the thumbs up button, that's fine. But we're going to give some love, lots and lots of love and blessings to Christina, Kat, and Tina. Thank you for being here, being in the chat. Drea, sorry, thank you so much. And as well as everybody that gave this video a thumbs up, all my subscribers, all those who are generously tipping. We're so thankful and grateful for your tips, for your donations. Before I pulled the tarot experience today, I did bring a couple of decks for anybody who sends their donation of $5 US or more. I got to get to know this deck. So I'll probably be pulling a card and reading the book is what I feel. Not probably. Why did we say probably? Okay, so, it's a new one. I just got the Muse Tarot. So if you'd like a card from there, anybody who sends a donation of $5 US or more, I will pull one card for each $5 donation I get. If you have a question, include that with your donation. And I have plenty of time, so you can ask. There's unlimited questions today. If I'm busy, I will let you know if I've got things we got to go run and do or appointments or whatever. I will let you know that there's a limit to the questions. Okay. So with all that being said and done, however it works out, I'm cool with it. Also, we did some late night tarot last night. That was pretty awesome. Enjoyed that. What is the experience today to talk about? What is the download for today? Let's Scott. What's the situation? Show me the situation. Won't come up. Ooh, why you gotta come up this way though? That's the Two of Cups in reverse. This is not love. This is not love. Yeah, there's a spiritual connection there. Yeah, there's a draw there. But literally, this one comes in so you could dismiss them. They're supposed to earn their karma back with you. Why? Because they did this to more than one or two people in their past. They entertained somebody with the idea that it was love, but they were just pulling the wool over their eyes. They were playing games with somebody's heart. Somebody is here playing games with somebody's emotions, you know, in an attempt to get them to open up. In an attempt to get them to open up. And I hear open up their wallet. Somebody wants you to open up your wallet. Let's see. Next. 10 of Cups in reverse. Again. Like, it's over. It is not a happy family. This is not your happy ending. If you're asking today, your big question was, is this going to lead to my happy ending? Keep watching because it could be your experience. Keep in mind, your choices in your life, I don't care who's your guidance counselor, your tarot reader, your mama, your daddy. You are responsible for every choice you make. So make a choice for you. These are spiritual energy readings. Yeah, I'll be on point. Should you bust a move on every little thing I say? Only if you say so. Only if it rings in your heart. Don't give me that because Melinda told me so, mess. Don't give that to no tarot reader. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't give your free will up to nobody. And apparently that's a problem in this situation here. Maybe you're thinking that this connection is love and this person is just using you to take care of their business. Water. Yeah, when this situation came in, you really thought, oh, this is so beautiful. How beautiful can it be? You know, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been waiting for? No, no, this is not a connection. These two differences cannot be reconciled. A decision had to be made. This person, I feel like, was very on the fence all the time. Hot one moment, cold the next. Make up your fucking mind. You want me or not? But see, since they didn't make up their mind, you made up your mind. I hope to God that's what I see. Yeah, see? I'm hearing with this one, irreconcilable differences, because, you know, you had to make this choice to detach yourself from the situation and literally to move on. Yeah? Let's see. What else do we have for today's message? What is here? What do I need to say? Why is this Two of Cups here? Tell me more about this Two of Cups and Ten of Cups and Two of Pentacles in reverse. Everything all in reverse. What's going on? What's really going on? What else do my viewer need to know? The Eight of Wands. And we have a card that is upright. So, by walking away from irreconcilable differences, making an excellent judgment call with the Judgment at the bottom of the deck, you opened up the energy flow for new things to come through. See, anywhere where you were allowing this person to take your power, your resources, your assets, your energy, you were creating a situation of it's not coming to you, so, you know, you don't know what to do with it, so we ain't going to give it to you no more. Because, see, what we gave you wasn't meant for that one over there, and you keep sending it over there, so we ain't going to send it no more. So that created a dissonance, that created a blockage, that created a dam in the flow of your river of abundance, is what I hear. And the real one you were supposed to connect with can't get through while you're stuck in this false connection. While you're stuck being blind about this false connection. Let's see what else we have here for today. So this could be like predictive for you. This could be hindsight for you. This could be exactly what you're going through right now. You know, these messages are timeless. Okay. Opening up the energy, another look at the Nine of Cups in reverse. As you open up the energy, this person is like, this person is over there feeling the loss, is what I hear. Whoever you were dealing with is feeling the loss of what? The loss of a permanent loss of you. Being cast out of heaven don't feel good. Once you got used to sitting with the Empress, there's just nothing like it anymore. And so they could be contacting you saying, but I love you, baby, baby. I love you. I love you. I love you. Or I'm so sorry, cousin. I'll never do it again. Or best friend, please. I love you. You're my best friend. And I don't care who this is. I'll hear you saying, of course you love me. I know what I am. I know my value. I know my worth. And that's okay. You can love me now unconditionally because you don't meet the conditions of my presence. Okay. You don't meet the conditions of my presence. All right, what else do you have to say about this situation? This one. Six of Wands. This is you saying, heck yeah. This is what I just said. So they're like, but I love you. I miss you. I don't know what to do with that. I know my value. I know my worth. I know exactly who I am. Moving on now. We've wrapped this commitment up. This commitment is no longer, this deal is over. The end of a contract, the end of agreement, the end of a cycle with this person. So let's get some more on this. I want to get another row going to clarify some more. Somebody had a weakness. Maybe they had a weakness for drinking. Maybe you felt like you were weak to love. You felt weak to love. You fell really fast, really hard. You had no strength against this person because you loved them. Oh boy. I had some cards fall out. I'm being told to keep them. The Nine of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is not a commitment. You're choosing independence. You're choosing to go your own way, to go independent. You were the one who decided to create a shift and break this connection. Now this person, hey, you can be free to go do what you want to do too, you know. And this is the end of a sacrifice. This disconnect is the end of a sacrifice. I feel like in this situation, you sacrificed quite a lot. This person required a lot of energy from you. You could have even spent a lot of money on this person or gave them a lot of your time. Whatever you gave, it never seemed to be enough. And now they're feeling cold because they're feeling cut off. Once you get used to being in a vibe that's so alive, it's so allowing, that's so generous and kind, and you never had it before, you're supposed to appreciate and reciprocate and value that connection. But when one doesn't, you better be careful who you do not appreciate, who you do not reciprocate with, who you do not value, who you do not respect, because there's people on this earth who are blessed and protected, who are angels in the flesh. You are earth angel, will you be mine? You know, you're a earth angel. And your status as such requires that when somebody violates trust or integrity or spirit enough, after enough opportunities, enough chances, look, you ran through all your 9 lives that even a cat has. You ran through all of them, and you ain't even a cat, you know? So it's like universe steps in, and time for a new beginning. Their commitment, I'm hearing their commitment to this love was very weak, regardless of the words out of their mouth. So the Knight of Pentacles shows up. This person, though, is not giving up on the vision. They have the vision. They know they did wrong in the past. The Queen of Wands, for someone, they had a person who, some of them had a person try to cast a spell to keep y'all together. Some of them had another person on the side. Some of them tried to do some candle magic or some sort of something like that to connect you, to bind you. They may feel like you did something like that to them. They may ask you, what did you do to me so that I can't get over you? And you're like, I didn't do nothing to you. I was just busy being me. And you ain't never had this before. Never had a love like this. What else? Okay, this one. Temperance. It's time for this person, even though, and then they're saying, but you're my divine partner. You're my angel sent from heaven. Angel baby, my angel baby, ooh, I love you, ooh, I do, no one can love you like I do, ooh, yeah, baby. They's like, I could get over you. You're my angel. You're my angel, baby. What am I gonna do without you? Well, you're finna figure it out. You're gonna learn how to take care of yourself, because you know what? I'm okay. I am confidently lost. I don't need you to find me. I'm comfortably indulging and getting to know me. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person lacked emotional maturity. They lacked emotional maturity. And it's interesting because on some levels, so did you in order to align with them. but yet you learned a lot of lessons and you healed a lot of your emotional maturity issues. You became more emotionally masterful by your dealings with this individual, and but there was a lot of immaturity in them. So for some of you, rage, tantrums, fits, silent treatment, ghosting, stuff like that going on. Communication skills lacking. I feel lacking because they came across like with anger and bitterness rather than, hey, this is really what I think and this is really what I feel. Instead, it was like, well, you did this and it's your fault and you made me feel this. Look, that is completely emotionally imbalanced. The Ace of Wands. Yes, you're taking your power back from this situation, moving into independence. And you don't need anybody to find you. You're good on your own. It's a solo life for you for this time. Some of you, this is not in regards to love. This could be in regards actually to a work situation. I don't know who you're working for. This is so emotional. But somebody will working for a person who is extremely emotionally imbalanced, and it affected your work environment. You had to bust a move. The devil is in reverse. Yes. Oh, the devil don't like dying, but this is, you've overcome your devils. This change that you created, the choice that you made, broke you free from a toxic connection or a connection that was very filled with shadow work. So there was blessings there's always blessings in doing the work, even if it's shadow work. But this was breaking those chains to repetitive patterns and choices that made you feel like it's like obsessive, compelling. And again, this choice to break free, whoever that was trying to do some dark arts, cast some spells, do some sort of binding spells or whatever they thought they was doing. Yeah, that shit don't play. It don't work. As a matter of fact, it's backfiring on them, and I hear it's hitting them in the wallet. They keep looking for the situation to change. They're speaking it into existence. It's not working. And the reason it's not working for them is because they were trying to put all this shit on you due to their jealousy, envy, insecurity, whatever. It was either the person you're dealing with or somebody that was dealing with them. Whatever, this person, it's all coming back on them. It's like, I'm rubber, you're glue, what you say bounces off of me and sticks back to you, type of stuff. But we're talking about, look, this person don't know what they was doing was creating a really ugly, dark entity with all their feelings and all their intentions. And now they get to live with what they created. See, like I said earlier, you're angel baby. They may not like that. They may not believe it because maybe you don't like bras and draws. Maybe you curse. Maybe you smoke weed. Maybe you drink. Maybe you like to party, whatever. That don't change your heart. You ain't doing nothing to hurt nobody. You ain't out there getting drunk and running folks over, stealing shit, creating violence. Shit, you have a couple drinks, you be like even more nice. You're like, hey, let's dance. Let's dance. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Let's dance. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this is, their energy is way off and it's going back to them. So you get word that they're feeling ill. They are deathly ill. Is that your problem? You need to feel guilty about it? Did you do it to them? Hell no. It ain't your problem. You didn't do it. Don't feel bad about people living in the energy that they created for themselves. Let them deal with that shit. It is not your business. When somebody come run, tell you, oh, guess what? I seen such and such a person. And they did not look good. They just got put out. They don't know what they're going to do. Blah, 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 blah. And you'd be like, you know what? Thank you. I understand. I don't need you here no more. That's not my business. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Wow. You broke free from the devil, baby. See, here's the thing. Because you are an angel energy, you are light. You are bright. You are positive. You are a force for pure positive energy on this earth. The demons love it when you're depressed, sad, hurt, angry, or miserable. That's the most delicious delicacy they can find outside of human pineal glands of little babies, tortured babies. You know what I'm saying? But it's more readily available than tortured human baby pineal glands. So remember when I got to put these cards down for a minute. I got to look, folks. Here the deal. Here the deal go. You are not dealing with people. If you would begin to look, was it Nikola Tesla that said that you would change your world when you begin to think of everything in terms of frequency and vibration? When you look at everything as energy, you will change your life. There are energies that are higher frequency, higher vibration, and there are lower vibration energies. I'm going to put a link on the end of this video to the recording I did in my car, a couple, 2-3 weeks ago. I don't know. Because somebody needs to see that. These are not, don't worry about the physical vessel. What is the energy you're dealing with? Is it a low vibration energy? Because if it is, to sustain in that place, they're constantly going to feed you low vibration energy, and they want you to match them so they can feed off of you. If you're dealing with a high vibration energy, it's going to be harmonistic, flowing, allowing, accepting, fun, and moderate when it comes to anything that could be a vice. There'll be moderation. In other words, they're not going to be getting blackout drunk or shit-faced sloppy, or what do they call it? White girl wasted? No offense, white girls. I'm just saying. They're not going to be violent towards other people. They're not going to be manipulating other people. You're not going to stand there and watch them lie through their teeth to people. That's not going to happen. Those are all lower vibrational behaviors. Okay. So you broke free from the devil. What else you need to say to my viewer? What do they need to know? Let's source God. Communicating with this person, I hear loss of fortune. Ooh. This person wants to talk to you because they feel the loss. They feel the loss. They don't want to be locked out of heaven. They don't want to be locked out of, you can be my lucky star. No, you might be their lucky star. They know being around you bring good things into their life. When they was around you, everything just seemed to work out, prosper, money was flowing, good times were flowing, good food, good drinks, nice clothes, nice rides, great times. But that was your energy. So they feeling the loss. You closed down a important karmic cycle for yourself. So if this is your, see the tower is at the bottom of the deck where the Wheel of Fortune in reverse came out. Yeah, somebody feeling locked out of heaven right now, blocked out. They're not in the space that they want to be in. Let's put it that way. But you, when you made this change, it was drastic. It was sudden. It was spontaneous. And it was all-encompassing, and it just brought the whole house of cards down. It brought down the whole fake foundation, didn't it? Yes, it did. And you closed down a huge cycle in your life, so you can look back and see where you had other ones in your life that was a lot like this energy of this person. At least 2 or 3 in your past. They were just like this, weren't they? Maybe a different body, a different appearance, a different career, a little bit different status maybe. But overall, it was the same energy. Yeah, you finally shut down an important cycle. Now, as you continue to move forward, spiritually guided in your place of mastering the fact that happiness is created within. I cannot look at you or anyone else out there to make me happy. If I'm going to be happy, I'm going to be happy because I choose that for me and I create it for myself. As a result, guess what? You line up with other people in that space and the deal is real. Cheers. Here's a good times and new friends. I see a toast. because you know your value, you know your worth, you know you're not all the way where you want to be, but hey, you're moving forward with a pure positive energy, with real beautiful intentions and goals. You know what I'm saying? The Queen of Wands came back and she's in reverse. Oh, spell broken. All those curses is going back to the ones that made them. Just saying. And it's like, this is a spiritual celebration as well, that you have, it's like spirit, it's like the angels. If the angels were toasting, they were having a toast about you. Yeah. If Source was up there having a toast, a drinky drink, it would be a toast to you. Cheers to you. We're so proud of you. You've done it. Keep going. Let's see what else. What else? Final message. Final card today. The Five of Pentacles. Ooh wee. So you move on forward to your victory march, to your spiritual parade where they're honoring and celebrating you for your mastery, becoming the alchemist, changing the energy of a situation. Now, the repercussion and overflow for that final message is that person is going to be feeling left out in the cold. It's important. Remember, everything is done on a spiritual level first. And when you heal within, you heal the other party as well, especially where there's this love. Just because their love wasn't true doesn't mean that your love wasn't true. And because you came from the place of love, you acted from love. Spiritually, that healing went both ways. So now, because they didn't get it here in the physical world, and they didn't decide to take the lessons and the blessings and learn and behave different, shift their behaviors, and really embrace what they had been shown, universe says, okay, divine time for you to go be alone. Experience the loss. Feel out in the cold. Because we gave you a physical teacher experience lesson. You don't want it. It's going to get worse until you give heed to your spiritual need. Ooh, to spiritual law and spiritual authority. When this person gives heed to spiritual authority, they will begin to improve their life, but not until then. And your job is to stay. See, it's cold and snowy out there. You might actually happen upon a situation this winter, if you're at a place where winter's coming up, which most of you are, where you drive by them on a cold day and they out in the street. And your job is literally to keep on going. It is not your place to rescue them. They're in a place where they chose to be because their lack of willingness to change their behaviors, even when presented with evidence, opportunity, example. God used your relationship with them. Spirit, source, the universe used this experience with you to teach them a very important lesson. Is it your fault that they didn't apply the lessons? Absolutely not. Do you need to pay for what they have done? Absolutely not. Your job is to keep on following what your spiritual guidance says and being that earth angel. Don't let anything, and it's not that your heart is hardened, so you don't drive by with your nice heater in your car, your fuzzy jacket on and stuff, and you're not like ha 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 ha. You're not like laughing at them. You're not making fun at them. You damn sure ain't gonna drive through the slush and splash them. But this is an awareness for you, like your choices have served you well. Look at where you're at. Their choices, this is what their choices have served them. Look at where they're at. Like some of you are literally going to have this experience because I saw it so clearly. Spirit showed it to me. You're in your car, comfy, cozy. It's fucking cold outside. And they're outside in the cold. And you just happen to see them. Because you need to know that each of you is where you're at as a result, a direct result of your choices, okay? So, what is at the bottom? The bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. And this is a marriage card. So for some of you, you broke away from somebody you were committed to. planned on marrying, or at the very most broadest spectrum of it, this is a situation to cause a spiritual activation, which is what we just said. You were in a spiritual training class with another person. Only one person is holding the victory wreath and the other person is clapping, right? But I feel like the other person in this case is clapping like, hey, look over here. Let me get your attention. That's the way it's coming through. Never saw that in these cards before. That's what I got. All right, so let's get to your personals. What do we have here? I see Kat and Christina. Thank you each for your $5 donations. I'm so thankful and grateful. Now let me be of service to you personally. So first, Kat. Kat. Let me just zoom through here. I see you all had a lot of resonance with the reading today. Christine wants a general reading. We'll do. Drea says she misses her nails. Yeah, but I bet. Because I have to keep mine on. Y'all ready to know. Okay. So, Kat, I'm just going to pull whatever card comes out for you. What's the message for Kat at this time? And I'm still learning this deck. So I'm going to channel anything that I receive, tell you what I see, and then we're going to learn together from the book. How's that sound? All right. What is the message for Kat at this time? Thank you. What is the message I am to deliver to Kat right now? She needs to know something. You know her experience. Thank you. Ooh, girlfriend. So the bottom of the deck is the 10 of materials. This is the 10 of pentacles. And look at everybody's holding hands around this tree with big giant roses growing out of it. 10 of materials is about the end of a cycle. We had this come up in our reading today, didn't we? Hold on. Or maybe it was at the bottom of the deck. I don't see it in the spread. So it had come up at some point at the bottom of the deck, the end of a cycle, the end of a commitment, right? And as a result here, look at you. 9 of emotions. This is your message. This is emotional independence. This is, I am the source of my happiness. Like Christina commented during the general read, happiness is created within. And I see each of these like a chandelier, and you're the center of it. So you're the light. You found that you are the light. Ooh, you found that you are the light. And you're beautifully adorned. You're beautifully adorned. But there's a lot of emotion here. And you know how to stay centered through the motions. And you are practicing some meditations, having some powerful dreams go on. This is also wish fulfillment. There's a genie lamp here, and it's true. This is where your wishes come true. All you got to do is be in the receptive modes. This is you being in the receptive mode. But, in the past, you went through some really hurtful things. You realized some truths that were very hard. But those truths help you get to this place of being the light in the center of a beautiful chandelier. You emotionally independent and satisfied. Your love comes from within. And you know how to generate that better now than ever before in your life. Okay, the book says, a gift from the universe, dreams manifested, enjoying your rewards, fulfillment and satisfaction, gifts and a positive message from spirit. The prompt is rainbow recognition. So pay attention to wherever you see rainbows, they're messages for you. Sometimes it's as simple as floating. The universe doesn't gift beautiful endings to those who simply have talent, confidence, faith, or wisdom. It grants them to those who are brave enough to go after what they want. The belief that is needed, only that you are enough to begin. You don't need to be totally there yet to know that you are worthy, loved, and whole. Just put one foot in front of the other. When you wish your dreams to life, how big are you making them? Are they luminescent enough to keep you going when things get a little dark? Do they light the way when you forget why you wanted them in the first place? Remember that it can be easy, that it is easy. You too have everything you need to reach out and accept this gift from the universe. It's not other, it's yours. Make a choice to go get it because your gift is on the way. A tasted life of wishes brings the ups and downs of joyful strings. And after all, my learning sings, my satisfied rewards forth springs. Okay, so that is a message that I have for you. Kat, thank you so much. Now for Christina's message. And just stick these in the deck. Okay. Give us some shuffles. You're welcome, Drea. She liked the message for the day. Christina said she felt resonance too. I'm so thankful and grateful to be of service to you. Definitely go check out the readings that I've done within this last week. Some very powerful messages coming through. Go look at all of your zodiac signs readings. There are playlists in my channel for the zodiac signs, right? And I personally like to watch all the zodiac signs because every zodiac sign is in my chart somewhere. So, the 7th house, I have Pisces. So if I watch Pisces videos, I know it relates to 7th house issues, stuff like that. So, all right, let's see. What is the message for Christina? Christina, what is the message for Christina? Just check. Oh, you said you wanted a general message. So let's see. What is the message for Christina? Hello, Laura. Welcome to our beautiful message. This energy today is phenomenal. All right. And if you need some background music, go to the playlist of the Crystal Singing Bowls Sound Bath and just let that repeat for you nice and softly in the background. There's very healing energy there. All right. For Christina, if the little red rectangle is there, you could still get your donation in to get a reading like Laura just did. Thank you. If it's not a little red rectangle, then we're not live anymore. And I'll catch you on the next one if you subscribe. All right. So, Christina, here's your message. Let's look at the bottom of the deck first because I haven't looked at yours yet. Bottom of the deck, this is the 6 of Materials. This is about balance, harmony, equal passion, flow in the physical world. Back and forth, reciprocal, a match in the physical world, a physical match. So this is like you make something, you put it out there, you get its value back to you. What you put out comes back to you. That's what they want to say. Done. What is the message that came out for you? The Star. Ooh. Hope, faith, belief, things that you didn't know coming in for you as blessings received. The universe opening up blessings to you. You're a shining star, no matter who you are. Shining bright, you'll see what you can truly be. And it's like when there's hope all over this girl's face and on her hands. And she holds within her hands a star. It looks like an origami star. I don't know, but there's a star in her hands. She's nude, but she's covering her chest. So I get the idea of protecting your heart, but keeping an open mind. Keeping an open mind. There's a lot of enlightenment and awareness here. You're going to see blessings coming in from seemingly thin air. Magic synchronicities happening for you. The universe is unfolding to you. I hear you are at the vibration of the universe. You're matching the vibration of the universe. And in that place, your thoughts are very important because it's almost like you're instantly manifest. You have if it's not instant manifestation, I mean, seriously, you can bring things down so quickly. So right now for you, Christina, the message is you're in a very high vibration. And what I'm hearing for you, something magical is happening by Christmas time. She's adorned with something on her head, and they look like the spearmint round candies that everybody has in Christmas time. What I'm hearing, though, now is a great time for you to play my game, have a thought, and drop it like it's hot. So it's like, how fun and great it would be to ride a roller coaster, to go to the Grand Canyon, to find a diamond tennis bracelet that I lost. How fun and awesome would it be if I found the perfect bag and it was like so just for me and everything was perfect? How perfect and awesome would it be if I made a new friend? You know what I'm saying? So this is to have a thought and drop it like it's hot. You see, I have no idea. I'm not prepared for it, but I'm just like, what's the first thing that comes to my mind that would be amazing and awesome? That I'd be so thankful and grateful for. Have the thought and drop it like it's hot. And the reason we do this is because you do this from a place of lightheartedness, so much so that you just kind of breeze through the energy and there's no time to offer resistance. It's extremely allowing energy. So I trust that message serves you well. Thank you so much for your contributions to the channel. So thankful and grateful. Auntie Hope, I love you, Hope. Yes, we love Hope. Yes, Hope is always with us, isn't she? Yeah, girl, you know I'm always there. Quit playing. And I'm okay. And I'm so proud of you and the way you let your love shine through. The way you love is really a beautiful thing. Not so many people have that kind of love. That's not what they bring. But you do. You the shit, girl. You the shit. Okay. Laura, will there be a peaceful resolution to this conflict at work? It happened out of nowhere. Laura, oh my goodness. Happened out of nowhere. Well, we want you to know, Laura, what we want you to know, channeled for you, egos are shining all the way through right now. You're dealing with egos and energies. I think you got here after we talked about energies. There's the video that I spoke about earlier that would benefit you as well, Laura, is there. It's entitled, There's Something on Your Mind. It was produced within the last, I want to say 3 weeks. If you scroll through my videos list, you'll find it. There's something on your mind. I'm in my car and I'm holding up the Witch's Tarot in the thumbnail to help you understand the energy of what's actually going on, the mind mechanics behind it. But let's see, will there be a peaceful resolution to this conflict at work? Hold on. Will Laura see a peaceful resolution to this conflict at her work? It's still at this point, everything is still up in the air. And I hear that there's a lot of it has to do with it's not solid yet. It's not solidified. There's not a specific answer. Let's see what comes out of the cards for you. I'm hearing just to take the first card to show you what you need to know about this. The answer that I got for you is the answer is still information. In other words, it's not solidified. A lot of it has to do with how you come to it. How you come to it is what I heard. Okay. What's coming out of the deck for you? You have the 5 of Voices. The 5 of Voices. So there's the conflict. There's the challenge. It's a 5 of Swords energy. And then we have the Lovers card coming out. Okay. So this is going to sound possibly a little bit, I don't know what it'll sound like to you. We're just going to leave that out of the conversation. There's been an argument. There's been a disagreement. When the Lovers card comes up, there's an important choice here. Do I love or do I not love? Can I cover this over with love? Whatever this disagreement was at work, Look, there's 5 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. The 5 of Emotions is at the bottom of the deck. That's the 5 of Cups energy. The person you're dealing with is in a very volatile state of mind and emotion. This person is emotionally unstable and mentally unstable right now. Or is it you? I feel like it's the external energy. I feel like this conflict at work has more to do with the love life, either yours or theirs. I feel like it's theirs. I'm going to go back to that, than you. I feel like it was a misdirection of energy. The advice for you is the Lover's card. So let's see what this book has to say about it. What I'm getting, though, what I got intuitively was, can you cover it over with love? If you want a peaceful resolution to the conflict at work, the best thing you can do is not keep going into the conflict at work, So they're telling me to tell you before I read from the book, my marriage of 10 years lasted fantastically for 10 years, and it had nothing to do with my ex-husband. In that relationship, I was always the one who was doing something wrong. He was extremely demanding and male chauvinist by nature. He was a Latin man, so very male chauvinist, right? And he had those traditional values of dominance over women. So me also coming from an Asian mother culture background where we're very submissive, I just did whatever he wanted me to do. I changed my behaviors. I stopped wearing perfume because it bothered his smell. I only wore unscented lotion because it could taste my, it was ridiculous. A lot of rules and stuff for me to follow to please him. And it was interesting that every time I shifted and adjusted my behaviors, my whatever that he wanted me to do, he just found something else for me to change. And anytime we had a problem, the only reason we stayed together for so long was because he never apologized. He never admitted where he was wrong. I forgave him without needing an apology. I forgave him for me. And I woke up in a new energy and I let it be a new day and I moved forward. Now, this is coming through as channeled advice. If you want peace, resolution there, how can you come into it saying it's a whole new day, it's a whole new energy, without requiring apologies, clarity, or understanding of them, where they're coming from, and why it happened? Because the more you're focused on the conflict, that feeling, that energy is being focused upon, and what you focus upon grows. So in contrast to that behavior with my ex-husband, there was my ex-girlfriend who I was like trying to address certain behaviors that I didn't appreciate. And then, in the addressing of those behaviors, the feelings would come back. And then I realized, oh God, what I focus on grows. So your best thing you can do, if you would like a peaceful resolution to this, is to let it go and move on, girl. They said not to read this. Like the water off a duck's back. They said to go ahead and do the 13 card thing, that was all the message you needed. But let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3. If we get an ace within 13 cards. 4, 5, 6. Now, hold on. I'm stopping at 6. Here's the thing. Do not be disturbed if the peaceful resolution does not look like what you think it's going to look like or what you want it to look like. The universe is at work. Remember who you are and stand in your energy. You're part of the love, peace, and happiness family. So I know that you have those qualities as your foundation. Your job is to do you, boo. Let them do what they're going to do. You are the calm core, the center of the storm. It's reminding me of that one movie, was it Storm Chaser or whatever it was, where that guy would go, he had all the little electronic devices and he wanted to release them into the tornado. And they ended up in the middle of this huge storm. And as the center of the storm passed over them, it got calm. You are the center of the storm. There may be chaos swirling all around you, but that shit ain't yours. Stay in your energy. Now, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, the 11th card is yes. The ace came out on the 11th card. It is the ace of inspiration. Again, the energy is not solidified around this yet. Your choice is what solidifies it. You have the dominant energy. Stay in your high vibration. Don't let nobody bring you out of it. It ain't worth it. You can control the whole room. Okay. Science has proven a high vibration is more powerful than a low vibration. As a matter of fact, it negates sometimes hundreds of thousands or hundreds of thousands, depending on how powerful and how consistent that high vibration is. The more powerful, the more consistent, the more all pervasive that high vibration is, the more negative energies it negates. You are the dominant energy in the room. And remember, when you shine so bright, sometimes they gotta look at you like this, or they gotta run back into their shadows because you shine too bright. Don't take nothing personally. Usually when people are talking shit to you, it's so they could hear the words coming out of their mouth because they need to hear what they are. It's coming from inside of their brain. They're gonna project it onto you, but it's coming from their ears so they can hear it. So let me know how this unfolds for you. I think everything's going to be fine. You're dealing with somebody who's dealing with a lot of erratic emotions right now. They're going through a lot of changes, and they're being brought to see who in the hell they are. And whatever the issue was with you is because you sit up there reflecting the light. They don't want to see that shit. They don't want to see what they could be. They don't want to see how they're not pushing themselves to be their best version of themselves and show up in the best energy that they could. But you are, and you will continue. We send you power. We send you energy. We send you all you need to stay calm, cool, and collected. So while they're busy telling you what you are, some of y'all are dealing with ones like this, is telling you what you are. You remember what you are. While they busy running their mouth and you can't get away because I'm on the clock today, whatever is your reason, you in your head tell yourself your truth. The less you do this back and forth with them, the better it'll be for you. Don't try to explain yourself. Thank you. Okay. And let it go. Thank you. Okay. All right then. I hear you. Okay. The more you try to argue and convince and persuade and all that, you just making yourself, you're jumping into their chaos. All right. So with all that being said and done, I absolutely love and enjoy the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Laters. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Dankeschön.